That's the locks they were talking about in the gold file. The one-way locks that had to be opened. Someone's beat us.
アンビデックスゲーム投票の締め切りまで残り45分です。
Dio's group. The gate's been opened?
他のチームが AB ルームの扉を開けたんだわ。
まだ私たちは戻ってないのに。
Well, we can fix that. Come on, let's get moving. Just then. Whoa. Did Jusu just get back? Hey, where's Quark?
そうじゃが、そんなことよりも。
ってことは AB ゲートを開けたのは青の扉の先に進んだチームね。
ルナ、ファイ、それからディオの3人だね。
Huh? Wait. You guys went through the green door, didn't you? Then why the hell did you come out of the blue one? Oh!
説明は後じゃ。それよりもお前さんたちクォークを見なかったか？
That's something to note down. They came out of a different one, which means they finished solving their own room. And then I guess they were searching for Quark in the blue door? We were the last ones. I wonder why. Definitely not because of that nutritional puzzle. Quark? No, we haven't seen him. Did something happen?
いなくなってしまったんじゃ。
Gone?
緑の扉の先にあった治療室。そこでカードキーを見つけて外に出た後、いつの間にか姿を消してしまって。
So you went through the blue door to see if he'd gone in there?
いえ、そういうわけではなく。
Oh.
このマップを見てください。
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend I know where you're going. Okay. You know how good I am with this map. It goes in a circle. Oh! Oh! So you go through the green door and the treatment center. And eventually, you end up at the blue door.
途中に大きな部屋があるわね。ここは何？
兵会にあったのと同じような倉庫じゃ。
とにかくずっと探しているのですが見つからなくて。
Huh. Well, maybe he went back to the other floor already?
ええ、私はこのまま兵会の倉庫まで戻ってみます。
わしは青の扉の先を探してみるつもりじゃ。来た道を引き返すわけではなく、ルナたち3人が進んだと思われる方を。
I'll come with you then. We've got a better chance at finding him with 2 pairs of eyes.
そうか、すまんな。
So you're not even gonna go back?
そういうことなら仕方ないわね。私も探すのを手伝うわ。
私も手伝うよ。
Then we'll leave floor 8 to you guys.
わかったわ。行きましょう。四つ葉。
Temyoji and I headed through the blue door, while Alice and Clover and Kay climbed into the elevator. But we're not going back to where Dio and them are. They don't know about the rule. Which is why they opened the door to begin with. We haven't been here before. PEC? What is this place?
並んでおるのはウイルスの感染を防ぐための防護服のようじゃな。
Radical 6. So these things keep you from getting sick?
おそらくな。ルナたち3人に確かめてみるといい。この部屋を探索したのは彼らじゃからな。
Hey, there's another room underneath.
行ってみよう。
Underneath? We've been discovering a lot of new rooms, but never have we gone up or down except with the elevator. So if it goes underneath, that's... Does that mean there's a third floor? Because floor B is... Wait. When we take the elevator from floor A, are we going up and down? I think we're going up. So is this part of floor A? Gotta check the map. Damn. He's not here.
ああ、クオーク。一体どこに行ってしまったんじゃ。
And he was okay this time too. He didn't do that whole we're all gonna die thing, but he still... Well, does that mean that he consciously decided to leave on his own?
わしがもっとちゃんとあいつのことを見ていたら。
Tenmyoji's face was drawn, and the knuckles of his fist were white. He was an old man, but until then, I hadn't realized how old. Suddenly, he looked very, very tired. Don't worry about it. I'm sure we'll find him. I think that's I know that's supposed to be like a reassuring thing to say to people, but I think that's kind of, not the best thing to say because you can't be sure that he'll be found and it's just false hope. Come on, let's go try somewhere else. I put a gentle hand on his shoulder and guided him toward the exits. So PEC was this room here. We don't even know what PEC stands for yet. So this is the floor B warehouse, huh? It looks just like the other one.
ああ、じゃが決定的に違うところがある。あそこを見てみろ。
The doors are shining? No way. Are these chromatic doors?
ああ、おそらくな。他の CD と同じような装置がついておるじゃろう。
I guess they're all white doors this time. We should go tell the...
いや、今はクオークを探す方が先じゃ。
But... Look, I don't think he's here. What do you say we head back to floor A for now? Maybe somebody else has already found him.
わかった。
It's really inconvenient that we don't have anything like walkie-talkies here.
そうしよう。
Dio!
なんだお前らか。二人だけってことはクオークは見つからなかったんだな。さっき英会の倉庫で四つ葉とアリスから聞いたんだよ。クオークが行方不明になってみんなで探してるってさ。
ということはこっちの倉庫にも戻っておらんのか。
ああ、どっかで道草でも食ってんじゃねえのか。タンポポとか菜の花とか。
What?
道に生えてる食べられそうな草のことだよ。
Hey! This is no time for jokes! You should be out there looking for him too!
はあ？なんで俺がそんなことしなくちゃなんねんだよ。
Because of the rule!
めんどくせえ。
Aren't you worried about him?
さっき初めて出会ったガキの心配なんかするわけねえだろ。
You're going to lose gentle points for this, that's why.
なんじゃと？
だいたいあのガキがゼロボスだったらどうすんだ？今頃どっかでふんぞり返ってブランデーグラスをくるくると回してるかもしれないぜ。俺たちが右往左往する姿を眺めながらな。
バカな！
That doesn't seem likely because we saw the other route when Tenmyoji found him, and he seems to be unconscious the whole time. Up until the end. So I wonder if that's something that'll change this time. Yeah, there's...
ないなんて言い切れるか。ゼロがどんな姿をしてるか誰にもわからないんだ。子供でもおかしくはないだろう。あのガキをあまり信用しない方がいいって天明寺にも警告してやったじゃないか。
わしはクオークを信じとる。
バカを見ないようにせいぜい気をつけろよ。
The air grew thick with tension, but before their tempers managed to set it alight, Vi burst into the room.
シグマ、天明寺とディオも一緒か。ちょうどよかった。3人ともすぐに来てくれ。
It's not Quark. Did something happen?
来ればわかる。早くしろ。
Where are we going?
キャビンだ。
Oh my god. Is it going to be both Luna and Alice this time? The treatment center is open. So I am assuming it'll be Alice and Luna. I have to get that straight though. Somebody mentioned in the comments that there is apparently another syringe gun. Yep, another syringe gun in the infirmary. So I really have to straighten that out for myself.
そんな。
なんということじゃ。
心臓が止まればその人のバングルは外れるようになってるんだわさ。
There was a roaring in my ears. Breathing? Heartbeat? But my footsteps sounded muffled, as if I was hearing them through layers of cotton. I pressed a shaking hand to Alice's neck. Her skin was still warm, but the only pulse I felt was my own. Luna was the same. They're dead. Both of them. By then, everyone had arrived, cramming themselves into the small cabin. Nobody spoke. Silence filled the room, flowing into my ears and throat like cold, brackish water. A chill shuddered its way through my body. I stood there, frozen, staring at them. I'd seen a corpse before, when we discovered the old woman. But this was different. The old woman had always been dead, at least to me. But Alice and Luna, I had known. They'd been living, breathing people less than an hour ago. Reality settled around my shoulders like a thick lead blanket, and my chest suddenly felt hollow. Who found them? My throat felt dry as I spoke. It was a full minute before somebody answered.
おそらく四つ葉だと思う。
Clover is still our primary suspect for the one killing Luna.
私と K が駆けつけた時、四つ葉は今と同じようにアリスの死体のそばに佇んでいた。その時にはすでに二人とも息絶えていて。
四つ葉がやったんじゃねえのか。
やった？私が？
AB ゲームの後、アリスと揉めてたじゃねえか。もともと知り合いだったみたいだし、本当はずっと死ねばいいって思ってたんじゃねえのか。面識のない俺たちよりも動機がある可能性は高いだろう。ルナもそうだ。アリスを殺すところを見られて口封じに殺したんじゃ。
Stop it, Zio.
動機という意味では AB ゲームが動機になる可能性もある。
What do you mean?
相手が死んで投票不可能になれば自動的に協力が選ばれる。すると自分が裏切りを選べば簡単に3点が加算されることに。
You know how we have that rule that says one person from every 3 people group has to vote, right? Have we ever had a situation, yeah we have, haven't we? Where all 3 of them died. So all 3 of them can't vote. Well, does that mean that we would get punished for that? Who was Luna's opponent?
私とディオだ。
でしたらディオさんにも四つ葉さんと同様動機があるかもしれないということですね。
ルナを殺すところを見られてアリスまで。
なんで俺がそんなことしなくちゃなんねんだよ。
それは今言ったじゃろ。次の AB ゲームで有利になるためじゃよ。
そんなことぐらいで人殺しなんかするわけねえだろ。
私は動機よりもアリスの状態が気になるな。
私も気になっていました。
What do you mean by her condition?
アリスの死体は着衣の乱れがほとんどない。
ナイフさえなければ眠っているかのようです。
Yeah, you're right.
眠ってるところを殺したんじゃないのか？
I feel like this is a good time for me to bring up that I feel like I know the reason why this is. I was going to talk about this when I talk about my flowchart, but they brought it right up here, so... I don't know how to feel about this information I have, because the way I found out was not because... Like, I don't feel like the game wanted me to know, but they put it there, so I saw it anyway. If you don't know anything about Virtue's Last Reward and you're just following me play it, I would recommend you not look this up. But if you have already, the place where I found this information out was when we were on that route with Phi. We were in that room with the computer with the 9th lion and the sun thing. Remember how we had that little montage of all the people dying? And we had the remember death, memento mori, and flashes of scenes that we saw before, and flashes of scenes that we haven't seen yet but we'll probably see. So within that montage, at the very end, like the second last thing that you see, it literally showed for like 10 frames, 1/6 of a second. The picture I saw there was something that hadn't happened in any of these routes yet. And I feel like it explains what happened to Alice, pretty undisputedly. I'm saying this really vaguely because it almost feels like it's information that I obtained illegally, quote-quote illegally, so to say. But at the same time, they put it in there, knowing that I might not have reached that part of the game yet, so... If I see it, I don't think it's my fault. But at the same time, the reason I noticed it is because I have to edit these videos and I go through them. And I rewatch them. And that's something that I wouldn't have noticed without rewatching. Anyway, like I said, if you're following Virtue's Last Reward like me, blindly, I would not recommend you look up what I just talked about. And even though I saw it, I'm not going to bring it up again until that happens in the game. And to be fair, I don't know how it happened or why or anything. I just saw that one picture of something incriminating.
ベッドがあるのにわざわざ床に座った状態で眠るでしょうか？
考えにくいな。そもそもこんな状況で仮眠を取るというのも不自然だ。
だから眠らせたんだろ？
What? How?
おいおい、ゼロボスはどうやって俺たちを連れてきたんだ？
Oh. Yeah, that white gas.
つまりゼロボスが例の煙を吸わせた上でアリスさんとルナさんの2人を殺害したと。
まあどっちにしろ犯人はこの中の誰かってことになるわけだが、おっと、この中じゃねえな。一人要注意人物を忘れてた。
まさかクオークのことを言っとるのか？
行方をくらました直後に殺人事件なんて怪しすぎるだろ。
クオークにできるはずがなかろう。
だったらなんでいなくなったんだよ。
それは何か不測の事態が。
んじゃ逆なのかもな。やった方じゃないならやられた方なのかもしれん。だから突然消えちまったんじゃねえか？
貴様！
Dio, knock it off. That's going too far.
なんだよなんだよ。お前らだって考えなかったわけじゃないだろ。
アンビデックスゲーム投票の締め切りまで残り10分です。
Well, we've seen a lot of different versions of how this part played out now, and different people have been the first to discover the corpses, so I think using that, we can probably start to eliminate who didn't kill Alice.
プレイヤーは速やかに投票を済ませてください。所定の時刻までに投票を行わなかった場合、未投票者の選択は協力に設定されます。
さて、AB ゲームの時間だとよ。
Come on, we've got more important things to worry about.
だったらお前は投票を棄権するんだな。よかったじゃねえか、四つ葉。シグマのペアはアリス。そのアリスはあの様子だと投票できなさそうだから、シグマが棄権すりゃ対戦相手である四つ葉は不戦勝だ。 おいおい、しっかりしろよ。
This might be a little bit interesting because the whole time, the other routes, I was paired with Luna, and we know that she always allies. Clover is not someone like that, so...
まんまと脱出できるってのに。
脱出？
そうだよ。今の四つ葉の BP は6。シグマは投票しないって言ってんだから、四つ葉が裏切りさえ選べば。
四つ葉さんの BP には3点が加算されて9点になりますね。
Whoa, hold on there. I didn't say anything about not voting.
だったらするのか？するんだよな。こいつは見ものだぜ。シグマの現在の BP も四つ葉と同じく6点だったはずだからな。次のラウンドは6点対6点の一騎打ち。どちらかが相手を出し抜けば BP は見事目標値に達し、ここから脱出できることになる。
I hate that we're pitting each other like against or Dio is doing that. Dio is putting us against each other, even though it doesn't necessarily have to be like that. And for everyone to escape in the end, I do feel like that we need to work together.
はてさて、どちらが勝つのやら。はは、面白くなってきたじゃねえか。
とにかく A 階の倉庫に移動しよう。さあ行くぞみんな。
Hey, Clover, can you choose ally? We'll be stuck at 6 points if we both choose betray. But if we both cooperate, we'll get 2 points, and then we'll have 8. That means it'll be pretty easy for us to get 9 in the next round. Clover?
何？
I said, I want you to choose ally.
わかった。その代わりシグマも協力を選んでくれる？
Of course. She gave me a strange sort of absent nod, then turned to shuffle into the closest AB room. I wasn't sure if she'd actually understood me, but given the effect that Alice's death was having on her, I didn't think there was much else I could have done. I was preparing to enter an AB room of my own when I heard Phi's voice at my elbow and turned.
シグマ、ちょっと話がある。
Oh, hey Phi. Something up?
お前、今度の投票はどちらを選ぶつもりだ？
I was just talking to Clover about that. We're planning to both vote ally.
やはりな。よく聞けシグマ。ルナがあんなことになってしまったため、ルナの投票先は強力に設定される。ルナの対戦相手は私とディオだ。私たちは不戦勝で、次のラウンドは確実に9になる。
You and Dio are going to choose betray? You are!
ルナの BP は1。しかし、そのバングルは手首にはない。外れている。彼女の BP がマイナスになったところで害はないんだ。もっとも、外れていなかったとしても、ルナはすでに亡くなってしまっているから。
How does Phi feel about this? Oh, never mind, actually. Well, it's not like Phi contributed to Luna dying just because she has BP 1. She seems to die in any situation anyway, regardless of her BP.
だから、お前も四つ葉裏切るんだ。
That's my plan.
うまくいったら一緒に連れてってやる。
Oh. Wait. You mean you're planning to escape?
当然だ。これを逃せば、一生ここに閉じ込められることになる。
Why? If you just wait until everyone's got 9 BP.
それはできない。ディオは9になれば、すぐに脱出するだろうからな。いいかシグマ。分かっているとは思うが、9の扉は一度しか開くことはできないんだぞ。もしもお前が協力を出した場合、四つ葉が協力を出したとしても 6+2 で8点だ。ディオが先に脱出してしまったら、二度とお前はここから出ることはできなくなる。
I'm trying to understand what Fi really wants here now, and it's not the clearest to me, because the whole time, I thought that she would be okay, or the thing she wants is for everybody to escape. Well, minus the people who are dead. But right now, she's showing that she clearly is okay with some people escaping and others not.
裏切りを選んで9点にならない限りはな。
So if I want to get out, I have to betray Clover?
そうだ。
Why are you telling me this? How do I know you didn't just tell Clover the same thing? True.
そんなことをしたって意味がないだろ。どうしてもお前についてきてもらいたいんだよ。
Why?
なんとなくお前が必要な気がするから。
That's kind of how I feel about you too, Fi. Even though we've met a lot of people, I can't help but feel that Fi is a little bit more important to us than everyone else. That's probably because, number one, we woke up together. Whoa, that sounds really wrong, but you know what I mean. And number two, we have the same date of abduction. Maybe that's why. You just know, huh? Did you tell Kay? He's got 6 points right now too, you know?
K には声をかけていない。あいつの対戦相手は天明寺だ。天明寺の BP は1だから K はさすがに裏切りを選べないだろう。
So if he chooses ally, he's going to get penalized.
そういうことだ。
投票の締め切りまで残り1分です。
そろそろ時間だ。いいな。裏切りを選ぶんだぞ。
She looked me in the eye until I nodded, then turned and jogged to her door. Six and 6. This is not a situation we've been in before. Is Clover really going to choose ally? If she does, then all I have to do is choose betray, and I'm out of here. No, I promise I'd choose ally, so that's what I'm going to do. But Dio's almost certainly going to have 9 BP after this round. If he gets out, I'm going to be stuck here forever.
投票の締め切りまで残り10秒です。
I mean, Fi could have totally done the thing that she did last time with locking Dio out to make sure that they choose ally instead of betray, but this time she's choosing not to do that because... why? I thought that she would have tried to do that to make sure that she can save as many people as possible, but she's not, which again goes back to me saying how I'm not quite sure what Fi's true objective is.
9、8、7
Damn it. What the hell am I supposed to do?
3、2、1
Instead of thinking about my own choice here, I want to make this a thing. Every time we pair up with someone new, I want to take a stab at what I think they'll do. We've been with some of the people for quite a bit now, so I want to say something like, if I can guess what they'll do, then that means maybe we have a pretty good grasp on their personality and their objectives and how they function normally. This whole time, we've been talking as if Clover will actually choose ally, but I think she'll choose betray. So if I keep thinking like that, if I ally here, that means Clover is getting out. If I betray here, then we're both not getting anywhere. I'm gonna choose betray. I'm honestly just really interested in what Clover will do. I don't quite remember what she did for the other rounds. Yeah, she was never affected by someone dying in her group. Who was she with before? Tenmyoji, Quark? Yeah, Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover. But Clover was tricked by Tenmyoji to ally before. If I betray her now, that seems kind of shitty. Okay, so the one reference piece of information we have of what Clover will do right now is that round she had with Tenmyoji and Quark, when Quark was still missing, but he had a 6. Tenmyoji told something to Clover that made Clover choose ally. However, I didn't say anything like that to her. All I said was, hey Clover, choose ally, okay? So again, I'm going to guess that Clover is going to betray us. Let's see what happens.
Ambidex ゲーム第2ラウンド終了。結果は倉庫内のディスプレイに表示されます。お疲れ様でした。アンビデックスゲートを開放します。
The door ground open and I stepped out. All around me, other AB rooms were disgorging their occupants.
待て！ディオ！
Phi's voice echoed hollowly across the room. I followed her eyes to the number 9 door. And to Dio. Dio. No. I shook my head. I had to get to that door.
まさか9の扉を開ける気か
You know, I don't think this is something we've ever talked about yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, but to get into the AB room, you have to have the key card, right? But to vote, how does it actually register who's voting? Because can I do something like take Luna's bracelet and vote for her? Or, I don't know.
ああ、そうとも。
だけど結果発表はまだ。
そんなもん見るまでもないさ。
なるほど。ディオさんの現在の BP は6。その対戦相手であるルナさんはあのようなことに。したがってルナさんの投票先は自動的に強力に設定され、
ディオが裏切りを選べば
BP に3点足されて9点に。
ま、そういうこった。
でも待って、ディオのペアはファイだったはずだけど。
ファイさんの BP もディオさんと同じく6。いや、もはや6というよりは9というべきかもしれませんが。
その通り、私の BP も9になることはすでに確定している。
なぜじゃファイ、どうしてディオが裏切りを選ぶのを止めなかった？
勘違いすんな。俺が勝手に裏切りを選んだわけじゃない。2人合意の上で今回の投票先を決めたんだよ。
ファイ、本当か？
ああ、やむを得なかったんだ。やむを得ないって、そのせいでルナの BP はマイナス1に。
だからなんだって言うんだ？ルナはすでにあの世に行っちまってるんだぜ。今さら毒薬を注入されたところでどうってことはない。というかそもそもバングルは外れてるしな。
ではファイさんはどうして先ほどディオさんを引き止めようとしたのです？ディオさんがこの9の扉に向かっている時、待てと大声を上げましたよね。
I'm guessing that's because of me.
もしやこの場にとどまるつもりなのか？ひとまずリスクを減らすために BP を9にしておいたというだけで。
いや、悪いがそういうわけではない。ディオを引き止めたのはもう一人の結果を確かめたかったからだ。もう一人？
それはもしかして。
アンビデックスゲーム第2ラウンドの結果を発表します。一同画面にご注目ください。
There's our 9. Oh my god. I'm the biggest asshole in the entire planet, apparently. Why would Clover... This is not good. It means I don't have a good read on what Clover really is like as a person. I mean, it's 50-50, so it doesn't really mean much even if I get it right. But if I get it wrong, then I'm wrong for sure. Oh... Well, we'll see what happens. This could be interesting. 3 nines.
結果は以上のように確定しました。各自バングルの数字をご確認ください。
So K... This might be interesting here too, because K could have betrayed and gotten a 9, but he's unwilling to kill. He's unwilling to kill, at least on the surface. Not with this method, we should say. So I'm getting the impression that K is someone that can normally be trusted. And I say normally because if it pertains to one's own chances of survival, then we throw everything normal out the door, okay? We're together again.
そんな嘘裏切ったんだねシグマどうして
What other choice did I have?
何が仕方がなかったよ嘘つき卑怯者結局他人のことなんかどうでもいいんだ自分さえ脱出できればそれでいいでしょ
Clover is not really that calculating of a person. Calculating as a person.
最低
Wait a minute. Just listen to me for a second. Whatever I did, Fi and Dio were going to get 9 BP. The door would have been opened, whether I had 9 points or not.
だから何よ
So she'd rather for you to die with her than for you to get up with them, understand?
取り残されるのが嫌で裏切りを選んだってわけ
No, that's not it. How could we know if they would go get help once they escaped? I can trust Fi. But Dio is different. I didn't know what Dio might do to Fi after they went through the door. What if he turned out to be Zero Senior? So I figured that if they were going to escape anyway, I should go with them and make sure they...
そんな言い訳通用すると思ってるの
Yeah, you don't need to explain this to her, cause she's not listening.
嘘つきシグマだってディオと同じじゃないこの裏切り者
I honestly thought she would betray though, because last time, when Alice died, she was like, don't talk to me, I don't trust you, nobody talk to me, okay? But here, she actually allied just because I told her to.
もういいよもういい信じた私がバカだったんだ
Oh, but there's one thing I overlooked. Maybe it's because we spent the last round with her, so she did trust me because of that. The pantry. It's a little bit hard to think of all of this while going through all of these routes so much, but yeah, because we went through that, so she trusted me this time. That's something I forgot about entirely. Clover, I heard a clang and turned. The story follows Sigma. Are we actually going to go outside?
悪いなさっさと開かせてもらったよくだらん三文芝居に付き合ってる暇はないんでね
ディオ
さん
さあ行くぞファイシグマおいどうしたこの後に及んで何を尻込みする必要があるお前らはもう越えてはならない一線を越えちまったんだ仲間を裏切ったそうだろそれは理性を持たない獣の所業に等しいだが獣には獣なりの道理があるそれはそれで一つの正義だお前らはその道を選んだもう後戻りはできないだったら獣なら獣らしく堂々と振る舞え敗者を弱者どもを切り捨てるんだそれがこの世界の摂理であり本来の 自然界を生きる獣の掟というものだ。分かったか？分かったらさっさと。
He's not wrong.
9の扉が開放されました。
9 seconds.
9の扉閉鎖まで残り9秒です。
ま、とどまるならとどまるで好きにすればいい。とにかく俺は行くからな。あばよ。
待て、待たんかディオ。
Tenmyoji leapt forward. Dio faked left, then dashed right, slipping around Tenmyoji and through the door.
3、2、1、
Faking left? Is Dio a professional fighter?
0。9の扉閉鎖。
行くぞシグマ。
That took you way too long to say. But
うるさい。いいから私の言った通りにするんだ。
I looked at her, slightly confused. But before I could respond, her hand closed around my arm like a vice, and she hauled me bodily through the open door. So the other implication of us choosing Betray 2 times is that we're listening to exactly what Fi has been telling us to do this entire game. Oh my god, it's the other side!